Hi there, and welcome to This Explainer. I'm Michelle, and today we're going to be talking about something absolutely crucial for anyone looking ahead to their next chapter at home. If you're over 50, maybe you're thinking about downsizing, exploring some senior housing options, or honestly just wanting to make sure the home you already know and love stays comfortable for years to come, well, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to look at how smart home technology has really evolved. It's moved away from those complicated, flashy gadgets and into simple, accessible tools that add quiet, reassuring layers of safety to your everyday life. My hope today is just to walk you through this as a trusted advisor and to show you how these tools can beautifully support your independence and your peace of mind. Okay, let's dive into this, because if you're feeling even just a little bit hesitant about bringing new tech into your home, I've got a statistic that should really put you at ease. According to the AARP's 2025 Tech Trends report, a full 50% of adults over 50 are now using at least one smart home device. And honestly, that number is only going up. So you're in very good company here. This isn't just a fleeting trend for younger generations anymore. It's become a completely practical reality for homeowners who just want their spaces to be a bit easier to manage. Let's move into our first topic today, starting with home safety. We all know that as we get older, our environment plays a massive role in our overall well-being. Falls are still a leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations for older adults, which is a scary thought. But the really wonderful news here is that thoughtfully chosen technology can gently and effectively reduce those risks. Let's look at one of the absolute simplest, yet most effective upgrades you can make right now, smart lighting. Just think about those late-night trips to the bathroom or trying to navigate a dark hallway. Motion-activated lights completely eliminate the need to fumble around for a light switch in the dark. And the absolute best part? There is zero tech for you to learn and literally nothing to remember. You just step into a hallway and the space warmly lights up for you. You walk away, it turns off. It's just effortless safety. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the comparison between old and new technology. Your traditional older-style smoke or carbon monoxide detector does a perfectly fine job of sounding a loud alarm inside your house. But a smart detector, it connects directly to a smartphone. That means if an alarm goes off, it doesn't just alert you in the house. It can instantly notify an adult child or a caregiver who might be living 3 states away. If you happen to live alone, having that added layer of protection is just invaluable for everyone's peace of mind. Security at the front door is another big priority we need to talk about. Video doorbells let you see and even speak to whoever is standing on your porch without ever having to get up, unlock, or open your door. In fact, the Age Safe America Guide specifically points to video doorbells and caller ID tools as being incredibly valuable for 2026. And here's a pretty sobering reality check. According to the FTC, seniors lose over $3 billion every single year to fraud. $3 billion. So having a tool that flags scam callers and lets you screen visitors safely right from your living room couch is truly one of the best defenses you can have. That brings us to Section 2, making daily life easier. So moving beyond just safety, let's talk about everyday comfort. As we get older, things like our mobility or dexterity can naturally shift a bit. Your home should really support you, which means removing those tiny daily physical frictions that just make life tiring. Enter the voice assistant. Think Amazon Echo or Google Nest. A lot of folks think these are just for playing music, but they're actually one of the most underrated tools for homeowners over 50. Say you're managing something that affects your hand strength like arthritis. With a voice assistant, you don't have to press tiny buttons or turn stiff thermostat dials. You just speak out loud to make a hands-free call, turn up the heat, or add milk to your grocery list. It's just genuinely empowering tech that responds to your natural voice. And speaking of making things easier, let's touch on smart locks and modern security systems. Have you ever gotten all tucked into bed, completely comfortable, only to feel that nagging anxiety about whether you actually remember to lock the front door? We've all been there, right? With a smart lock, you literally just glance at your phone to check. Even better, if you have a caregiver or a family member coming over to help out, you can just give them a temporary access code. No more hiding spare keys under the welcome mat. Plus, today's security systems are incredibly accessible. A lot of them run through a simple app and require absolutely zero professional installation. Moving right along to Section 3, simplifying medication management. So the crucial point is that juggling multiple prescriptions, getting the timing exactly right, and just remembering if you took your morning pill can be super stressful. The good news is technology offers some really wonderful support here. On one side of the spectrum, you've got dedicated smart dispensers. These are brilliant because they physically unlock and dispense the exact right dose at the exact right time, and they'll even text a family member if a dose gets missed. But, if you don't need something quite that advanced, a regular voice assistant is a fantastic, low-cost alternative. Your smart speaker will just gently announce, hey, it's time for your noon medication. No extra equipment, just a friendly, helpful nudge to keep you on schedule. Which leads us perfectly into our final section, taking your first steps. I know that seeing all these options might feel a little overwhelming right now. You might be picturing your living room turning into some sort of blinking, complicated command center. Please let me reassure you, that is absolutely not what we want. The biggest mistake people make is trying to do everything all at once. Instead, I highly recommend this gentle 3-step approach. Step 1, just identify the single biggest friction point in your day. Is it walking down dark hallways at night? Is it feeling unsure about who's at the front door? Step 2, pick just one simple device to solve that specific issue. If it's front door security, just get a video doorbell, nothing else. And step 3, only expand when you feel totally comfortable. There is absolutely no rush here. Start small and go at your own pace. Now, when you are ready to actually pick out a device, keep a few simple guidelines in your back pocket. Look for products that have large, simple controls and voice activation. I always tell my community to specifically look for reviews written by older users rather than tech bloggers, because frankly, your needs are going to be different. And for sure, stick with reputable brands that have completely transparent privacy policies. Remember, the best smart home setup is the one that's personalized to you, not just bought off a generic checklist. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this core thought from our explainer today. Technology should never be about complexity. Whether you're moving to a smaller, cozier place, or you're just updating the family home you've been in for decades, the goal is simply to have a home that feels safer and easier to live in every single day. It's all about using thoughtful little tools that make a real practical difference to your comfort. So, I will leave you with this question to think about today. Which small daily friction are you going to eliminate first? And please remember, you do not have to figure all this out by yourself. If you'd like to learn more with zero pressure, I warmly invite you to check out our free Tech-Savvy Living Guide or visit the Homeowners 50 Plus page in my resource library. It is completely dedicated to helping you navigate these next steps with confidence. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I truly wish you the absolute best in making your home a safer, more joyful place to live.